there. Welcome back to my channel all about finding joy while learning to live well with autoimmunity. I am so glad to have you here. It has been a while, you guys. I took a bit of a break from publishing new YouTube videos, and in this video I'm going to tell you why. So I've had quite a bit of changes in my personal life as well as in my professional life. In this video I'm going to tell you what my updates are personally as well as what my updates are professionally and why you haven't been seeing me and what to expect from me going forward. Okay, so do you guys want to hear personal first or professional first? I think I'm gonna go with personal. So personal updates, I've had quite a few. Okay, where to start? I went on a couple of trips, which is really exciting. So I had some breakthroughs, which I'll tell you about. But one of the biggest changes that has taken up a lot of space and time and energy since you've seen me last is I actually injured my hip. I injured my left hip. So those of you who may know, I injured my right hip several years ago. I had surgery for it 5 years ago. Once I went AIP, any of the residual hip pain I had went away, which is amazing. And so my right hip has been doing amazing, but I injured my left hip. At first I thought it was the exact same injury. My right hip injury was caused by hip dysplasia, which I didn't know I had. I had a labral tear in my right hip and I had some damage to the cartilage and some lesions. I had a scope done, fixed that, may need hip replacement in the future because I do have arthritis in that hip, but I've been doing really well. And so now I have a left hip injury. Kind of a long story short, I started physical therapy about 4 weeks ago, and that's just taken quite a bit of time and energy. So I was hoping I could take care of it through physical therapy. Physical therapist ended up telling me that I should probably go ahead and see an orthopedic doctor for my hip. He referred me to somebody who's supposed to be amazing. I went to see him this week. I was diagnosed in my left hip with advanced FAI, which can cause damage to the labrum and to the cartilage, which is what's happened in my case. And so I go next for an MRI arthrogram, which is where they inject something into the hip and then do an MRI to check out the labrum and the cartilage. It's not fun. I've had it done before. I'm not looking forward to it. I have a few options for treatment. So there's a small chance that physical therapy may improve my hip and see if I can avoid surgery. That is my goal, to avoid surgery. Last hip surgery I went through, it was a 6-month recovery. I was actually on crutches for I think 6 weeks. So I live in Park City, Utah, and I love to snowboard. We are headed into snowboarding season, and I'm hoping and praying physical therapy works like a charm for my hip and that I'm gonna have a great snowboarding season. I'll know more in the coming weeks. With that said, as you can imagine, it's brought up a lot of emotion from when I went through my hip experience last time, 5 years ago. And so I've just needed extra time and space to process this as well as to actually go to physical therapy. So yeah, I will keep you posted on that. So that's one personal update. Another personal update is my husband and I and our kids, we've been in the process of house shopping. In fact, we have an offer in. Things are a bit crazy here. There's a lot of people moving from California into this area. Housing here is kind of going bananas. We're in a multiple offer situation. We find out today, any minute now. That'd be pretty cool if I get the news as I'm filming this and I could tell you if we got the house or not. But we put an offer in on a new build, so it wouldn't be ready until next year. But we've been house shopping. We've been trying to figure out all of the ins and outs. It's exciting, but it also can be stressful. So that's a personal update. That's where I've been to. And then another personal update that's pretty exciting is I've taken 2 trips since you've seen me last. I took my teenage daughter on a road trip to Idaho. Probably doesn't sound that exciting, but we had never been. We stayed in downtown Boise. She has a couple of friends up there, and we just had a blast. She got to see some friends she hadn't seen in over a year and got to rock climb with them and do things that she loves with them. And I actually, so you can see, I got my nails done. I got a massage while I was up there. I usually don't get my nails done. I did not go to an organic nail salon. I went full on toxic style. And I do have to say that part of the reason why I did it is because I've been transitioning to this non-toxic lifestyle. By the way, if you love to do your nails, if you love to have painted nails like I do, my favorite non-toxic brand so far that I've tried is called Dazzle Dry. I will link them. I'm not an affiliate or anything, but I just love their stuff. If you get their stuff, you want to make sure that for the base coat, this is kind of a weird tip, but you put it in hot water until it gets clear before you apply it, and then you want to put 2 coats of the top coat on, and it will just last longer. Anyway, so I used to get my nails done years and years and years ago, and I stopped because I lost my health and I was trying to go non-toxic, help my health in any way I could. I've been doing really, really great for years now through nutrition, lifestyle, mindset, and I was just struggling a little bit. 2020 has been 2020. I was just up on this trip. My daughter was with her friends. I'm like, what can I do that I love and that will bring me joy? And I thought, I'm totally gonna go to a toxic nail salon and get my nails done. I think it was important for me because I've been so into like the non-toxic, and it was just good for me to see like, got my nails done, I still feel great, I've come a long way, my body's doing really, really great with detoxifying. I'm not saying it's good for me, it's not. I'm not saying I'm gonna keep getting them done and then I'll probably go back to Dazzle Dry. I am so much about supporting my health, but I saw a little bit of perfectionist in me coming out. I wanted to kind of show myself that it's okay. You know what, I got my nails done and it's not the end of the world, and I am really enjoying them. Okay, another personal update, and the other trip that I went on, this is a trip that we've been invited on for a couple years now, and I've been afraid to take it. Yes, I still have fears. Yes, I'm still on my journey. I'll tell you what it is and you're gonna probably be like, really? And I'm gonna tell you why I've been so afraid of taking it. So, amazing sister-in-law and her amazing family invited my family and I, my husband, me, and our kids to go camping, boating with them at Lake Powell. And when I say camping, I mean like camping, like no facilities. Like, we pack up the boat with all of our stuff, our food and our, everything that we need, and we find a place to camp somewhere. No bathrooms, no nothing. The weather's like over 100. The reason why I've hesitated to do this so far is because of the heat. I have a history of heat intolerance. Camping like 24/7 for 3 nights, 4 days in 105-degree weather with like no air conditioning, it made me nervous. I didn't want to get out there and try it. I didn't want to get out there and get in a flare. We've had a number of trips get canceled this year, as I'm sure you've had, and we were just ready to go do something as a family, to laugh, to have fun. I'm like, let's go for it. Even like up until like the night before we left, so worried and so stressed. I was thinking about all the what if, and you know what? Felt the spirit tell me it was gonna be okay. So I trusted that and I prepared as best I could. I did eat AIP. Now I do have AIP tent camping tips, but I had not done that before, so I didn't want to share a video if it wasn't going to work. Anyways, the trip was amazing. We had so much fun. The views were incredible. The sunrises and the sunsets and just being out in nature. There was no cell phone reception and we just laughed. There was wakeboarding and wake surfing, which if you haven't tried wake surfing, it is so fun. I am not very good at it, but it was so fun and I just loved it. And we did wakeboarding, there's kneeboarding, there's tubing, then we just floated and swam. Lake Powell, if you haven't been, is just incredibly beautiful. But that took up time and energy because I was working through fears and emotions leading up to it. And then we were in the 105-degree heat for 4 days, and then we got home and it snowed the next day. So it was like a 70-degree temperature drop within like 24 hours on my body. My body did beautifully. And so just know that if today you're struggling in your health, if you are at your rock bottom, lifestyle and nutrition and mindset can make such a difference. And as you continue to eat well and to support your body and to live in a way that supports your health, you'll keep seeing improvement. So, not so funny story, I was filming and my camera shut off. I was mid-sentence. So another update is I have a new camera for filming YouTube videos, and I had to get a new laptop too. So I got the new equipment and I am trying to figure out how to use it. It has not been going smoothly. I ran to physical therapy, so I was at physical therapy, now I'm back. So I look a bit different. That is why. So another update that I'm really, really excited about that is brand new is I was selected to be an NTA course mentor. So I graduated as a nutritional therapy practitioner from the Nutritional Therapy Association, the NTA. As a graduate, you can apply to be a course mentor. I applied a number of months ago and I found out a few weeks ago that I was accepted. So we just started just a week or two ago, and I am so excited to be able to help mentor these students who are going through the NTA program. An update of mine on the professional side since I last talked to you guys is I actually launched a new AIP group coaching program. So I already have a 30-day AIP refresh. It is an AIP group coaching program. It's for those who are new to AIP, those who are looking to restart AIP, those who are looking for like more intense support, like daily support from me personally, unlimited email support. There's a private group support page, which is amazing because you get to connect with other people who are starting or restarting AIP, or just trying trying to learn the ins and outs of AIP. In my 30-day AIP refresh, there's also over 35 lessons and videos. I actually do have a video with more information about that program, so I will link it. I won't go totally into it, but it's more like an intense, like lots of support and lots of video lessons and the ins and outs of AIP, nutrition, lifestyle, mindset, to kind of get somebody going, like get somebody kickstarted on their AIP journey. And it's been amazing. I've had clients all over the world, Russia, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, lots in the US. Last session of 2020 is starting October 3rd. But what I found was my clients in those programs, as they would come to the end of the 30 days, they were really looking for some ongoing support. So I thought, why don't I go ahead and start an ongoing AIP support program, much lower price point, for those who have been through my AIP refresh, and also those who are like well into their re-intro phase, those who are already familiar with AIP, who are just looking for some extra support and community. I developed it and I launched it in September, and it's going great. That's what I've been up to. That's taken so much of my time. So I ran my 30-day AIP refresh in August, and then I launched my other program. It's called Joyful Autoimmunity in September. And so if you are interested in either of those, I'll put the links down below, but that's what I've been up to. And then I'm gearing up to host my 30-day AIP refresh one more time this year in October. And I've already had questions. Yes, I will be offering it again in 2021. So yeah, that is my professional update. I'm really excited about it. I will be doing YouTube videos again. I'm really excited to be here with you again. My plan is to get used to my new camera equipment and laptop. Please be patient with me. I am not techie. If you want to share your story on, a blog, a website, YouTube, just know that if you're not techie, you can figure it out. I go to the School of Hard Knocks and I use Google a lot. Please just know I have missed you. I hope you've kept in contact with me either through my weekly email newsletter or on Instagram or on Facebook. Let me know how you are doing. Let me know if you have any requests for videos. I have a long list of videos to create for you. Some really, really exciting content coming up, but I do what I do for you. So please let me know if you have any requests at all. And last but not least, just a couple more personal updates. As far as my Hashimoto's and my autoimmune condition, I've been feeling great. I have a number of re-intros I've been working on. I tried white rice again. So far, it's looking like it's going good. And I'm also working on nightshades. So that's pretty exciting. And just know that I'm cheering you on wherever you're at. So I was at a recent physical therapy appointment, and well, this was prior to me meeting with my orthopedic doctor. And one of the people that I work with at physical therapy told me something that really, really hit me. We were talking about my hip, and I was like, yeah, but I don't know that I need surgery. I'm not always in pain, and I can still do things. I just can't do certain things. And she looked at me and she's like, Shanna, it's not normal to feel pain when you do those things, and you have limited mobility because of this. You have limited activity because of this. And she's like, it's time to get on with your life. When she said it's time to get on with your life, it hit me so hard, because I thought, you know what, you're right. And I thought back to my experience with my autoimmune journey and how when I was at my rock bottom, I was just like such a fighter and a warrior. Like, I'm gonna move on with my life from this, and I'm going to get on with my life, and I'm gonna get back to dreaming and to going after my goals and to trying to regain what I've lost. And I did, as you know. Now with my hip, when she said that, I thought, I can do this again. I can do this again with my hip. If you need a little bit of tough love today, I encourage you to get on with your life, whether that means working on your lifestyle, sleeping better, starting AIP, restarting AIP, just cutting out sugar and gluten, cutting out processed food, eating more veggies, like whatever that looks like to you. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't stress yourself out. Don't be hard on yourself. Remember, self-love, understanding, grace, patience, a growth mindset, realizing this is happening for me, not to me. I am not a victim, and you are not a victim. Please know your story matters. You matter. You matter to me. I do what I do because your story matters. I want you to find joy as you learn to live well with autoimmunity, and that's going to look differently for each of us. There's so many ins and outs of autoimmune wellness. There's so much information out there. Listen to your body. Listen to your intuition. Listen to that gut feeling that's telling you what the next step is. If you're a religious person, pray about it. Listen to the spirit. Remember that you are so loved and that your story matters and that you can grow from this experience. I am sending you so much love and support. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed these updates. Let me know what you've been doing. I have missed you. I'd love to connect with you. Please leave a message in the comments. Let me know what you've been up to, where you're at, what your updates are. While you're down there, please like this video, please hit subscribe. Most importantly, please remember that finding joy while learning to live well with autoimmunity is possible. It is possible. It may not feel like it today, but you've got this.